Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to Jetty Park. Welcome to Port Canaveral. Welcome for a 3-ship afternoon today here in Port Canaveral. We have the Mardi Gras that we're looking at right now. She is set for 3:30 here from Cruise Terminal number 3. We've got the Disney Treasure down at Cruise Terminal 8. She is scheduled for 4:45 this afternoon, and then we've got Carnival Vista down at Cruise Terminal number 6. Scheduled for 3:30 as well. So our departures are getting ready here in just a moment. But as you guys are all joining in, thank you guys for joining in this afternoon. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. And of course, hit that like button. Let me know that you guys are having a good time this afternoon. And of course, subscribe as well if you're just checking us out for the first time. We do this just about every weekend now in Port Canaveral. Oops. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday afternoon so far. Kit, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Teresa, hello, hello. Just finished typing up your cruise feedback. Very nice, very nice. I still haven't done that for Seaside yet, actually. Although I did have a good time, I just haven't done that yet. January Yacht Club one booked. Very nice. Awesome. That's cool. Man, I want to do the Yacht Club. Oh, wow. She's on board for November. That's perfect. You got to jump on that opportunity while you still can. That's awesome. Again, we've got the Mardi Gras setting sail here at 3:30. She's got to go down and turn in that middle basin this afternoon. So she's docked port side today. She should be getting underway probably the next 10 to 15 minutes for our first ship today. Can't stand to look at the counter saying 239 days. Yeah, that's horrible. That just means you need something sooner. That's exactly what, that's what the 239 stands for. It means book something sooner. Andre, what's up? What's up? Hello, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Rusty's watching Sail Away. Oh, very nice. Awesome. You'll get a good look. You'll be able to see Mardi Gras turn around at least, but you'll get a great look at the two ships down there, the Vista and the Treasure. You'll get a great look at them coming by. Leaving on the seashore next Sunday. All right. And your cruise is almost here. It is almost time for a cruise. That'll be great. I hope you have a good time. It seems like the new food venues, like the barbecue and the chicken places, have been getting good feedback on Seashore, so that'll be cool to try. How old the Carnival Sunrise looked? That's crazy. Sailing on Prima tomorrow. That's not awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome. You're gonna have a good time on that ship. Yeah, I feel like Sunrise is much older than what people think. What's up?
Chase is in Miami today.
Cool.
And Icon's bound when?
Cool. First MSC cruise. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, seashore is a good one to try out for your first time too. Not the big extravagant one of World America, so it's not going to spoil you, but at the same time you're not going on like an old, an old clunker, I guess if you want to call it that. But yeah, you got like a good size, not too old, not brand new. That way if you like it, you can try out the brand new one, the best of the best that they got. In the jetty yesterday and watched sail. Ooh, very cool. And the launch. Nice. I heard there was a pretty good one the other day, from what I heard. I should be here next Sunday. Yes, I should be here.
Good afternoon.
Got some horns. Nice.
Brandon, I brought my radio back today.
Cool. Granddaughter on Vista today. All right.
Yeah, this is Disney Treasure calling. Hey, go ahead. Yeah, just to confirm our departure time, 1645, 1645.
1645. All right. I hope they have a good time on Vista, though. That's exciting. Vista's a good ship. She's nervous. She's a nervous wreck. Oh yeah, she will love it. Vista's a great ship to do for your first one too. Like I mentioned earlier, it's one of those good like mid-tier ships that are not the craziest thing in the world, so it's not going to overwhelm you, but you're also not going to get spoiled. But it's definitely a great ship that's going to get you hooked, and you're not going on an old rusted out thing. Yeah, she'll love it.
Brandon, this is moving.
Vista's moving. You're right. Vista is moving. Speaking of Vista. There we go. Carnival Vista is our first one off the dock this afternoon. Chicken Man sandwiches were good. French fries were hit or miss. Oh, really? It's good that the sandwiches were good. What was different about the fry? Was it just like the regular buffet fries? They were actually good on Seaside. But I feel like, yeah, French fries, if you try to do too much with a French fry, it just kind of meh. Jaco, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday afternoon so far. We're just getting our Say of the Ways and our Say of the Way shenanigans underway here today. They were seasoned, but the second day they were hard as a rock, and the next day they... Oh, interesting. It was very interesting. So inconsistent. I guess the chicken sandwich is probably the more important part. It's a long shot. I told her definitely. Oh, awesome. Very cool. If we can find out where she's standing, we'll see if we can try to zoom in. Consistently good, though, and the sandwich is very nice. And the barbecue, very good. That's great. I think that was like one of the things that I had always said about that class was that they needed venues like that. They needed food options like that.
Sheriff's boat pilot on Mardi Gras. Now, are you coming off the dock and turn around before Vista? Yes, we'll be the first one to turn in the middle bay. They have to turn over in the left bay. Copy, I'll be en route to you.
Posted a bunch of pictures on Cruise Critic. There's a new seashore restaurants thread in there. Oh, nice. That's good. All right, according to the radio just a second ago, mine didn't pick it up, but someone else's did, is that the Mardi Gras is planning on pushing off and spinning and getting out before the Vista. Chicken Man was right at the main pool, right around the corner where the water park is. Ooh, that's awesome. That is a good spot, actually. What do you think about the big letters on Liberty? I think it's a bit off with the white hull paint. I think it's good. I like it. I think it looks great. It's different. It'll take a little bit of time to get used to, but I think it looks great. It is different seeing that type of thing though without the blue paint though. I will say that, but I think it looks great. And barbecues by the infinity pool. Ooh, nice. That is a good spot. Grab some barbecue, just hang out back there, hang out by the pool. I love it. Yes, Vista is on the move. It seems like Mardi Gras is still going to try to beat her out of here. So we shall see. She should be moving any second now as well. Because Mardi Gras got her thrusters going and all the lines are down, so it seems like she's just about to start pushing off any second now. Yeah, I can only imagine what Enchantment would look like. A smaller ship in the giant letters. The thing is going to go all the way down the side of the ship. And added seating. Oh, good, good. I could definitely see that being a problem if they weren't going to add anything like that. So that's good, good. It's funny, I have a Royal Caribbean t-shirt on today. No Royal Caribbean ships in today. There's Mardi Gras. And shaded seat. Oh, very good. That's definitely important. Yep, yep, she's got to turn around today. Yeah, they definitely use that turning basin, or they definitely dock port side at least, much more frequently than Royal does. Royal, it's very rare that you'll see them use, or at least dock port side to where they need to turn in the afternoon. They have to use it every time, of course, just because they have to turn at some point, but they usually will almost always will dock starboard side. They'll spin in the mornings for Royal.
I'm gonna see World America's always late to come out because last time she didn't even come out till like 7:15. She was out by like 7:15.
Yeah, World America always leaves around 6 o'clock and has to turn still.
But why does it say like 4:30?
I'm not too sure.
They should change that time to 6.
Nothing about the terms of these ships yet. I've been watching Chase and still nothing. You guys do the Disney horns guessing? Yes, we at least try to guess how many we get. We definitely do that. But yes, the terms of cruising are definitely, you know, a little complex and hard to understand. But after a while, you kind of get the hang of it. Port and starboard. Port is left. The way I remembered that is port is P-O-R-T, so 4 letters. Left is also 4 letters, so that's how I remembered port is left. And then starboard is just on the right. So that's how I remembered it. But yes, I do know him. He's usually out here all the time.
But today he's in Miami. Flight 7:6 going out. Brandon. Tonight, Dante's live tonight at 9 p.m.
Cool.
Cruising Simulator.
We're starting to push it in now. Let's let those boats know, probably better for them to head to the south. Sheriff's boat copies.
Treasure Your Destiny, what's going on? Used to know, but forgot. I have a sinking of the Titanic ship, but forgot yourself. Stern and bow is, yes. Stern is the back, bow is the front. Stern is also sometimes referred to as aft. A-F-T. Not the word that it sounds like.
Brevard County Sheriff's Boat, Brevard County Sheriff's Boat. Got a copy on the vessel land and sea? Land and sea, Sheriff's Boat. If you just want to take it down to the south side and go around. Roger that. I didn't know if Mardi Gras was turning around in the middle turning basin or not, but we'll try to make a way around and stay out of everybody's way. Copy. Yeah, they're turning in the middle basin. If you just want to stay on the south side, you'll be clear. Roger that. Thank you, guys.
Gotta take a cruise on Mardi Gras. She looks beautiful. Oh, absolutely. She's a fantastic ship. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those are the 2 I haven't been on. I've been on Mardi Gras, but not the other 2. Fore and aft. Yes. Yeah, forward's definitely more of a directional term, I feel like. And then obviously bow is going to be the very front of the ship, but like the forward part of the ship is just kind of the front area. And then the aft is kind of the back area, and then you can call it either aft or stern, however you want to call it. A lot of the terms are interchangeable.
Where was Justin yesterday and where is he today?
I don't know.
Where was he yesterday?
He was probably working yesterday. It was Friday.
Were you working yesterday?
I was working yesterday.
So you didn't come?
correct.
Why were you not here Monday?
Because I had to work.
It was Memorial Day. You should have took off.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Monday. I didn't work on Monday. I just didn't.
So why did you not come?
I understand they are almost identical to Mardi Gras. I know Celebration and Jubilee are very subtle differences, but they're definitely very much like. That's cool. Yeah, I always like seeing the small differences. Matt Satori, hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome to the membership club, by the way. I see that little blue badge next to your name. Welcome in. Thank you for becoming a member. We'll have a lot of new early access videos for members here. Of course, all the Luna vlogs and the seaside content is coming up very soon, or resuming very soon, so bear with me. Took a little bit of a break and needed one for sure, but all those videos are resuming soon. We have, I think, one ship spotting video already uploaded for members first for next week, and I think I have a Luna video I should have up to go live for everybody Monday, but it'll be up for members tonight. The transatlantic on Celebration. Oh, nice. I'm on summer vacation from school, so I tuned in yesterday to watch Sail Away's. So was looking for you, and I was like, Brennan better not have left us for a while. No, I'm here. Yeah, I have my brief stint of unemployment. Thankfully, it was brief, but those couple weeks are over with. So we're back, and unfortunately, just can't do those weekday streams. And I definitely been slightly burnt out a little bit. So I've been trying to take a break everywhere I can, but at the same time, still keeping things going here. So. I think I'm kindly on getting things back on track and more frequent, but definitely needed a bit of a break, that's for sure. I thought, oh yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, the streaming doesn't pay the bills. I wish it did, or I would be out here every day if it did pay the bills. The SS Rust Bucket coming on in. I see. We got to do that. So I know we've been really slacking on the podcast. We have 3 cruises to review still. We've got Luna. Luna's is going to be really good. That's going to be our highest rated ship of the year, absolutely. Then we got Seaside, and then Caleb sailed on Getaway right after Seaside. So we've got him with a Getaway review as well. So maybe we'll try to get Luna's soon, and then maybe Seaside shortly afterwards. What's going to be the insider of the week? It's a good question. I don't really have much news to report on. Mardi Gras will spin first. She usually spins fairly quickly compared to Vista. On Getaway in July, looking forward to. Oh, very nice. Yeah, Getaway is fantastic. He said Getaway was great. It was a very large family group, but the ship itself was fantastic.
When's your next cruise?
My next cruise is on Harmony.
In August, right?
Yes.
So on the first Saturday when it's Saturday, you going on it?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a cruise of mine. I know you like it.
Okay, you're gonna have to remind me because I forgot about your Seaside one. I'm sorry. You'll have to remind me before I go. Alrighty, everybody just now tuning in. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you're just tuning in for the very first time. We do these live streams here in Port Canaveral just about every single weekend. We even will spice it up with other Florida cruise ports as well, but also hit that like button. Let me know that you guys are having a good time by leaving a like on the stream this afternoon. Lets me and YouTube both know that you guys are enjoying the content here. But I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. We've got 2 ships of 3 already underway this afternoon. We've got the Mardi Gras turning right now in the Middle Basin, and the Carnival Vista is just now finishing up her spin in the West Basin just behind the Mardi Gras. So those 2 are going to be pretty much simultaneously spinning. And I don't really know what the Victory Casino is going to be doing because both of the basins right now are filled up. Harmony did do a tender operation the other day. That was the very first time they've ever tendered an Oasis class ship, and I can only imagine how crazy that was. Tendering an Oasis class ship sounds like a nightmare, if I'm being completely honest.
Do you like the new big letters on Harmony?
Yes, it looks very good. Did you see Liberty?
So they put new letters on here, the big letters?
Yep, Liberty already has the big letters. It's all done.
But are they going to bring it back for everybody?
It's going to go to Texas. Texas wanted it.
They better put it back in
Oasis is horrible? Ah, that's a bummer. I've sailed on Oasis a few times. That's actually one of my favorite ships, but you know, it's always subject to different conditions and sailings and stuff like that. But sorry to hear you didn't like it.
Is Oasis ever going to get the big letters?
Probably, eventually.
She'll be back tomorrow.
Oasis will be. Oh, that's right. Oasis will be here tomorrow.
Will you be here for the arrival?
I don't know about the arrival.
Will Justin be here?
No, Justin's still in South Florida.
So he can't drive with it?
Bald Eagle, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in all of our members this afternoon. Thank you all so much for your support. We've got quite a few of you guys here today. Thank you guys for hanging out this afternoon.
Okay, yeah, we're going to be turning around here shortly. Coming ahead here in about 3 minutes. You're going to be caught in the angle here to the north. You're going to take our stern. Okay, you're going to take our stern, Paul. Thank you.
Victory's going to try to follow Mardi Gras. He didn't try to go big Mardi Gras and try to spin.
Interesting. I don't know. I think Mardi Gras might win that battle. Bit of a size advantage. Grandiosa is awesome. I loved the Grandiosa. I sailed on her back in January. It's a fantastic ship. Wonder not going to Asia. That's always good. That is good. Sports of Charles, what's going on? Good to see you. Very nice. I see that yellow 6-month badge next to your name. Awesome to see. All right, double Carnival action here right now. Very nice. That would be interesting to see. I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like their West Coast market is doing quite well. Yep, Vista coming as well. I think the idea is they put something like Oasis class on the West Coast. They can get rid of Quantum class and move those to Asia and Australia. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I feel like the Quantum ships are very much well received over in those areas, so I guess I'm not too surprised. It is crazy to think about an Oasis going over there, though. Three v one Aviation, welcome in. Hello. Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe a lure does that. Just got off Mardi Gras? Oh, nice. Very nice. Hope you had a good time.
You guys are speeding up all the time? 3.5 knots right now. 3.5 speeding up, Roger.
Welcome in, everybody. Again, we've got our first two ships underway, the Mardi Gras and the Vista, both heading out right now, and both heading out on... Mardi Gras is heading out on a 7-day voyage, and the Vista is heading out on an 8-night voyage. Yeah, there is a lot of small boat traffic this afternoon. It is summertime. Disney will be at 4:45. 4:45 this afternoon. So there is going to be a small gap between our departures this afternoon, but not to worry. Sometimes if there is a big gap like that, Disney may leave a little earlier. So hopefully that's the case. That way we're not sitting around too long. Oh, I got really hot. I wasn't anticipating it being that hot today because it was very overcast and cloudy, and it got really hot really quickly, and I'm out of water. It's actually a pretty cool photo right there, if I do say so myself.
I've never seen necklace.
Yep, pilot boat's sitting down there right in the bottom corner of the screen here. Good to see. These pilots are definitely hard at work today. May not be a full house today. It's probably they probably like having a slower day like today. I'm sure they're very busy on these 6-ship days. Yes, very nice shot of the Mardi Gras. Very pretty day today. About 5 to 10 degrees cooler, and it'll be a fantastic day. And we're just gonna focus on Mardi Gras for now. Oh yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't raining. Actually, it actually did rain on the way here, so I guess that is true. But yeah, it definitely rains like clockwork pretty much this time of year. It's very true. Oh. I think the roller coaster is stuck. Check this out. The roller coaster appears to be stuck. They've just been sitting there for a bit. That's not good. Hope you have a good cruise. Have a great cruise. It's in ship spotting position. Yeah, yeah, that's true. You get yourself a GoPro on your head while you're going on that, and it gets stuck there, you're in prime position. Yeah, I think Bolt is stuck. They've been stuck there the whole time. Vista is coming up, by the way, so let me know when you guys are ready to see Vista. She's not quite past Terminal 3 though, so we've got still a little bit of time. Definitely bring a brightly covered towel next time. God, I need to get on that. I'm sure it's not hard to do either. I just never take the time to look into it, and I need to. Welcome in everybody that's just now tuning in. That was our first departure of the day, the Mardi Gras, sailing away on a 7-night cruise this afternoon. We've got the Carnival Vista right behind her actually. She's sailing out on an 8-night cruise. As you guys are all tuning in, definitely be sure to leave a like on today's stream. Lets me know that you guys are enjoying it and having a fantastic Saturday afternoon so far. And of course, if you're just now tuning in to us for the very first time, we do this every single weekend here in Port Canaveral and other Florida cruise ports. So definitely hit subscribe to not miss out on any future live streams here. All right, let's go ahead and spin around to the Vista here. She's our next one out. She's getting close. There she is. Carnival Vista heading out. 8-night cruise. I believe she is Southern Caribbean. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It might be Eastern. Typically they'll do Southerns on these 8 nights, but sometimes they do Eastern. So like St. Martin, St. Thomas, San Juan, Grand Turk, I think. It's a pretty good itinerary for 8 days. Nice and obnoxious. The good kind of obnoxious, yes. That is a good idea. I'll do like some bright orange, like highlighter orange, yellow towels or something like that. We'll definitely do that. Oh, sorry, hit the wrong button. That was the power button, not the zoom button. Oops. Absolutely, yeah. Definitely let me know. No, wow, what a voice crack. Definitely let me know where you're hanging out, and I'll try to zoom in on you, for sure. Just bright orange towel. Yes. Here comes the Carnival Vista. No circle waves here. Top deck, circle waving. All right, let's see if we can find somebody on the top deck here. Ah, I see some waving. There we go. I see it. There's a bunch of you guys up there. Awesome. Have a great time. Have a fantastic cruise. Let's see. There's a bunch of you guys up there. All right. There we go. It's a great look. We have a good setup listening to the boat's radio traffic. So you have to be kind of local for it, but you can just tune into like a regular marine radio and you'll be able to pick it up. You have to be kind of local, but one of my good buddies, Jerry, he is at Jerry Pike Photo here on YouTube. He'll do, I don't know if it's stopped or not, but I know he used to do a 24/7. It's just a picture, but he has the radio traffic, you know, tied into the photo. That way, you know, it's kind of just like a live feed of the radio and you can listen to it through YouTube, but that's at Jerry Pike Photo. I think he still has that going. I'm not too sure if he's stopped it or not, but he's definitely doing that for a while there. Lana, welcome in. Good to see you. A member for 4 months. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being a member. Hope you're having a fantastic afternoon. We've got quite some time until our next one. Our next sail away is going to be at 4:45 for the Disney Treasure. I may run to the little camp store and grab myself a drink here after the Vista is done here. I ran out of water. Yeah, there was a lot of circle waves going on up on top of the Vista today. Good to see it. I know that's more of a chase thing, but it's still cool to see. Since we don't really have our signature wave here on this channel, do we? We need to do something like that. That would be fun. I guess that's where the orange towels come into play, right? We're still looking into a Miami trip soon. We were going to go the 6th, but because I am good friends with Captain Nick. He is the captain on the Carnival Horizon. Him and I are good buddies, and Justin and I were actually going to go down and visit him on the ship for the day on the 6th, but we just got a text a couple days ago saying that the Coast Guard is doing an inspection that day, so we are not able to get on. No visitors on the day of Coast Guard inspections, so we're gonna have to kind of reschedule. But I think maybe later on in June, if we can get down there. If not, maybe like the first weekend of July or something. But we're definitely gonna get down there soon. Yes, loud and bright orange, yes. Oh yeah, don't forget the casino. The casino boat. The SS photo bomb, yes, absolutely. Orange. If it makes you feel better, I didn't even notice the typo until you pointed that out. It's okay, there was somebody, what was it, last weekend? I think it was somebody last weekend. They had quite the typo when they were spelling out the word dock, and there is definitely a typo in there that I can't repeat on stream, but it was very funny. It was one heck of a typo. Come up with your own way for this. Yes, I agree. I think I guess the orange towels is going to be the thing. I guess I have to set up like a little store here on YouTube or something. Maybe I'll find like an Amazon affiliate link and just start throwing it in the description. You just find like the brightest orange towel I can find on Amazon. That's like $5. We'll figure out something, but yes, just like a bright colored towel would be really cool. I'll have to look into it tonight. I actually will look into it tonight, I promise. Sometimes I get home and I'm just dead tired by the time I get home. There we go. I guess we can zoom in just a little bit more as she comes around. I'm gonna go to Walmart. There you go. That's a good way to do it too. Counterclockwise. Yeah, counterclockwise. That's what we do. So if we're going clockwise, we go counterclockwise. Okay, there's the Disney treasure. She is set to leave in about 30 minutes. So stay tuned, sit tight, sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. And I will be right back. I'm gonna go buy a beverage from the little camp store. So I'm gonna leave the microphone here, but I will be in the chat. So if you guys have any questions or you just wanna chat, I will be in the chat for the next couple minutes, but be right back. And if my camera starts moving before I'm back, somebody took it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Good to see my stuff has not moved. That's always a plus. Oops. All right. So we've got just about 30 minutes until our next departure here this afternoon. Got ourselves a nice yellow Gatorade to hydrate a little bit. Replenish the electrolytes. Oh, good. Yeah, I was hoping the birds wouldn't fly around with it. It's always a major concern around this part of town. So when's everybody's next cruise? Next cruise for everybody? I always like to ask that every week, I feel like, but when's everybody's next cruise? I know somebody here earlier was going on Prima tomorrow, so I feel like that's probably going to be our closest one. Seashore next week. All right. So I feel like Prima tomorrow and Seashore next week are probably going to be our closest ones. Jewel of the Seas 2 weeks after that. Oh, wow, that's a good turnaround. That's a quick one. Summer vacation from school. All right. Yeah, that's always great. That's a big adventure of being a can't talk today. Big advantage of being a teacher is getting those summer breaks. That's awesome. I would be cruising every other week. Virtuosa again in 4 weeks. I may hit you up for the ship model on that. Stay tuned. Jeff C. 29 long days until start of the seas, but just 9 working days until retire. Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations. I wish I was that close to retirement. I got a few more years under my belt. I don't think they offer me retirement after a week or 2 weeks at this new job. That's kind of a bummer. But that's awesome though. Congratulations. Glad the rain is holding off for now. Pretty dark clouds to the north of us, but I know Orlando has been getting a lot of rain today. Is she moving? Back to Destiny in June. All right. Is she moving? Did I miss anything over the radio when I was away at the store? I think she's... I don't think so. So sick of the rain already. Oh, Teresa, thank you for becoming a member. I see that green name and the blue badge. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We have our community of members are growing day by day. I need to put a towel over my shifter or I'm gonna burn my hand. I keep a towel inside my car for this specific reason, because as much as I want an insulated shift knob, I don't like changing the interior of cars. So I refuse, and plus the shifter in this car is really nice though, but I refuse to modify the interior of a car. But whoever at Honda decided to put a metal plate at the top of a shift knob, they need to be fired. Cooled seats. I have heated seats, but I do not have cooled seats. The Canadian model got the cooled seats. Honda really scammed us with this model too, because the Canadian spec got they got USB-Cs and air vents in the back seat for the back seats, and they got cooled seats up front. Whereas we got none of that. We just got heated seats. I think they have a heated steering wheel up there too. It's so funny. It's the only two countries that they offer this trim in, and for some reason that Canadians always get the better options. Just get an Audi. I am too much of a Honda fanboy for that. But Audis are super nice though. My sister's boyfriend has a, I want to say it's an S4 Quattro. That's true, yeah. You know, the crazy thing about it is like this is one of the sport trims of the Civic. It's not the sport. You know, the SI is kind of like sitting right in the middle of just like your everyday Honda Civic and the Type R. And so it gets incredible gas mileage, just like a regular Civic would, but it's got like the cool seats, they got the really cool red interior, and the manual transmission, all the really fun stuff that you would get in the Type R, but you get all the economy bits out of the engine, which is cool. Very interesting dynamic of this car. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it is a lot of fun to drive. I was looking at getting new wheels for it, but I just don't know. I'm indecisive. There's an RS4 Avant. Awesome car. Oh, that is cool. Those are cool. I'm somebody that will like, when it comes to purchasing a car, I will almost always stick to my Hondas. I'm like a diehard Honda fanboy, but I love everything. Like the GR86, one of my favorite cars right now. Love those things. The Toyota Supras, the Subaru STIs, those are really cool. Miatas, who doesn't love a good Miata? The M3s, the M4s. The Disney Treasure should be leaving in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. For the Ferrari, what is it? The Luce? Is that how it's pronounced? That looks like a Nissan Sentra with a Ferrari badge on it. Nothing against Sentras, by the way, but you know, that's not something I would expect from a Ferrari. I thought it was gonna be like their entry into like the normal like everyday car market. Like the way I saw it, I was like, oh, this is probably like maybe a $50,000 electric sedan or something like that. Now it's like 300 or 200,000, isn't it? Like your car's coming with turn signals. Oh, that is diabolical. That is so funny. The M3 Tour. Oh, cool. Oh, I need to see a picture of that. That sounds really cool. Burgery, hello from East Tennessee. Welcome in. East Tennessee. So the Memphis side, I think. Cool, welcome in. Luce is 460,000. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that car doesn't look like a $400,000 car. I can tell you that. Definitely not. I guess if the designer came from Apple, I guess that doesn't surprise me too much on the price. I'm surprised. I guess I'm surprised that Apple hasn't teamed up with a company yet to create just not the Apple Car or the iCar, but like, you know, have Apple do every piece of software in the car, the lighting system, the UI interface, like everything, and just like leave the vehicle aspect to like say Honda or Toyota or, you know, BMW or whoever. Like, I feel like that would have been the smartest thing instead of companies like Honda that had that, what is it, the Honda E, that little tiny hatchback they had. It was supposed to be like this really cool, or I think it's come out, but it's like not really selling that well. But it's like a really cool, like a little electric concept that they have. Didn't sell well. But then you got Apple that dumped billions into trying to create the iCar or the Apple Car and never saw the light of day either. All that wasted money, and just one simple partnership probably would have gotten that thing off the ground. Cruising Chris, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat. 11 days till Vision of the Seas from Baltimore. That is awesome. But I really want to try out that class, to be honest. I really want to go on a Vision class ship. It's kind of like how I tried out the Norwegian Star. Just seeing what the old ones are like. You know what I mean? So that's cool. I hope you have a great time. Thank you so much again, though, for the super chat. As a diehard Ferrari fan, I think I cried when I saw. Oh gosh, yeah. I definitely was very confused when I saw that. I'm not huge into it. I like the cars that you see every day. Those types of cars, rather than like the exotics. Obviously, the exotics are really cool. Like when I see a Ferrari, I'm like, oh, cool, or you know, like a Lamborghini or something like that. But like usually a Toyota Supra will, you know, turn my head quicker than a Lamborghini does, which is crazy to think about, but that's just how I am. I like the attainable vehicles like that. Vision will be doing 3s and 4s. Oh, really? Interesting. That's cool. Rhapsody is the only one I need. Rhapsody is literally the only Royal Caribbean ship model that I do not have. It's the only one. I have every single Royal Caribbean model except for Rhapsody. Those cars you're back. Oh, the Supras. Those are so. I have a friend. He's about 6'4", 6'5" or so. Built like a twig, but he's super tall. And he said he got into one of those and he couldn't fit. Like he was just scrunched up. The seat was all the way back and he was just scrunched up into it. Even with like the little bulge on the roof for the headspace, even then, it's crazy. Here for the arrival. I don't know about the arrival of Oasis. I should be here tomorrow as long as the weather is good, but I'm probably not for the arrival. Just because it is a little on the early side. There's a huge yellow jacket right next to me, and I'm trying not to move. Go away. Go away. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, we're good. We survive another day. Yeah, she comes in at like 1 o'clock or something like that. I'd have to be here. She's talking about sitting out here for... We'd probably start the street, or at least get out to Jetty Park at like 11 o'clock in the morning. And it'd be just baking out in the sun until 6 p.m. when the final ship leaves. Pretty good. How are you?
Which one, you, JC?
I'm sorry?
JC?
Brandon.
Brandon. Oh,
Yes.
Okay. All right. What channel is yours?
It's just my first and last name. It's Brandon Barker.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We used to watch Chase Around Town and
Okay.
So we come down and get on the Stars of the Sea. Let's go to Jerry Park. We might see Chase.
Okay.
He in Miami.
Yeah, he's in Miami today.
Okay. Yeah, we got to follow you on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm pretty much the same thing, just doing the live streams here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you going on Star tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to Stars.
Oh, awesome! I was on the maiden voyage of that back in August. Amazing. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it'll be our second time on Stars. We went
Okay.
back in September.
Okay.
Yeah, so we try to do each one of them twice.
That's awesome. Yeah, very cool.
All right, nice to meet you, Brandon.
Yes,
Brandon.
nice to meet you.
All right, I'm gonna look you up on YouTube, brother.
All right.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Ooh, what's for dinner tonight, chat? I don't know about Chili's. I don't know if I'm hungry enough for Chili's today, but maybe some Chick-fil-A? It is Saturday. You know I'm going to be wanting some Chick-fil-A tomorrow after some ship spotting. Wendy's. I don't know if there's a Wendy's around me. Oh, is Prima 4 tomorrow? Sweet. So what, the last one is 4:30, Seashore at 4:30? Dude, that is awesome. I'm so hyped for that now. All right, I should be here tomorrow. As long as nothing comes up. I think I'm supposed to be getting coffee with family in the morning as well, so I don't think I'll be able to make it out in time to get here by 1 o'clock for Oasis, but I should at least be... I should be here around then, I guess. We'll find out. Uh-oh. I hear the slightest amount of thunder, and that is a no bueno. 4:30 for Star and Seashore. All right, let's double check the weather tomorrow. That's the real issue for tomorrow, because there is a 90% chance of rain tomorrow, but I also don't believe the Apple Weather app. So... where's weather? Tomorrow, we've got 3 p.m. is a 70% chance of rain. Thunderstorms. Well, that's no good. All right, we're going to stay tuned on the weather. But if the weather's good, then we'll be here tomorrow. It's not looking too good, though, so I can't make any promises. Really? Yeah, I was... we had some pretty decent storms the last couple of days here in Florida. It's about that time of year, though, when we get just lots and lots of storms, though. Usually one a day. Makes it hard to keep the car clean, that's for sure. Oh yeah, we're getting some thunder now. Come on, Treasure. Please. Please get a move on. And the love bugs have been out longer than usual. I know. I was just telling my dad this morning when I came home from work yesterday, because my job is basically just like a straight shot across 429, but it's about a 20-30 minute drive. But it's my windshield was clean when I left the office, and it literally sounded and looked like rain hitting my windshield, but they were love bugs. It was nasty. I ruined a microfiber just trying to clean it today before I left. Surfer Dude, Cocoa Beach, welcome in, welcome in. We're still tied up on Treasure. Ah, darn. I was hoping the Treasure would get going soon. No cruises from Galveston for me. I'd like to go, though. Melvin, hello, hello. The best small vessel import, yes. So Justin Hirsch will be joining some of these live streams relatively soon, I believe. He is relocating up to Orlando soon. He has worked on his potty mouth, but he'll be back. It'll be fun to have him up here to Ship Spot. He'll be joining the live streams. I don't think he'll be live streaming, but I'm sure he'll take a microphone from time to time and hang out with us. But excited to have him up here. I think he's moving not next weekend, but the weekend after that. I believe he's moving up here, so it'd be cool. Visited Seascape. That was Justin that visited Seascape in Galveston. I'd like to go, though. Might be fun to make a little ship spotting trip out of it. Look into it. I'd have to really get lucky with the flights, though. If I can leave Friday night or early Saturday, get out there, watch the ships go out, hang out in Houston, and then go home Sunday night after the ships leave. That'd be fun. It'd be sweet, actually, because I've never seen Jubilee, so that would be very fun, though. Because Tyler's over there in Galveston, and I have a friend that lives over in Houston as well. Let's see. Let me pull up the Delta. Just kind of look at it now. Now I'm intrigued. If they got a good plane on that route, then I might do it. I haven't flown in so long. Just future-proofing when Wish and Icon are... Oh, interesting. Is it Hobby or Bush that's closer to Galveston? Does anybody know? Just look for funsies. So we're going to scratch that idea. We're going to scratch that. Maybe another time. The cheapest flight was about $650. That was Delta though, so I'm sure Southwest probably has cheaper flights though. Let's check Southwest. I guess I could look Frontier as well. Probably ask for a discount from Frontier, but I don't want to ask. MCO. We're going to look in July. Oh. Wait, is this round trip though? Still $400. That's not too bad. I don't know if I want to spend $400 to go ship spotting though. Come on, treasure. Waiting on you. There we go. Whew. All right, now the dark clouds are getting even closer now. No movement yet. I wish, but no. Dimitri, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome in. Didney, yes. We're just waiting on it. First line in the lines are dropping. Awesome. I love to hear that. It's starting to get hot. Just a tad on the warm side this afternoon. I shall look into it. Sheesh, my Facebook account has gone from 43,000 followers last night to 85,000. I have doubled my follower count in less than 24 hours. It's not like I didn't have a small, like I had a small following or anything. I don't know what happened, but it is going insane. Mine's dropping on Disney. No, I have a video that went viral apparently. It jumped from like 100,000 to 2 million. I can't figure out which one it is, but the view count just skyrocketed. Oh, cool. Yeah, I met somebody on Luna. I think they were the cruise tubers. I think was the guy's name. I followed. Yeah, it was a cruise tubers. Yeah, yeah. I found. I ended up just like in a random elevator with him on Luna, but he was on that cruise with me. That's cool though. Yeah, that's good though. Facebook is doing great. They like slashed the monetization, which was brutal, but now it's picking back up, which is good. think it's I figured it out. It's the video of, it's Norwegian Encore. She was passing alongside us when we were on Luna, and in the caption I put like, oh, Norwegian Luna or Norwegian Encore sailing through rough seas, and like it was pretty choppy that day, but it wasn't like rough or anything like that. But like the whole comment section blew up like, oh, that's not rough. Are you kidding me? That's not rough. But I'm like, oh, okay. It's like at least choppy, but okay. But it is funny though. I guess I must have rage baited in the correct way because yeah, it literally was at 100,000 yesterday, and I just checked a few minutes ago and it's at over 2 million, which is insane. Let's see what it's at now. Yeah, I literally doubled my follower count overnight, which is insane. It is at where'd it go? 2.1. Still insane. I guess you get to rage bait people on Facebook. That's how you get the follows and that's where the money's at. If you see me rage baiting people on Facebook, just ignore it. That was treasure. Sweet. I normally don't hear the horn coming off the dock. That's awesome. Great. All right, we're getting horns all the way down there, I guess. The sub important? No, to my knowledge, I don't see it. It's sometimes here, but I don't see it today. They're baiting with me. I know, right? Apparently. That's what I get for saying that Encore was sailing through rough waters when it was only just barely choppy. Six more horns, treasure. That would be crazy. She's definitely moving. So January, March, and that is awesome. Are those all on Seashore? That's those after suites. I would love to try one. Those are so cool. All right, finally a bit of movement here. Grandiose is the main. Oh, okay, yeah, a little bit of variety there. That's good. Though. That's cool. You'll like Grandiosa. Oh, that would. I would be. I would get like the ice bucket, tie it to some fishing wire, and just lower the bucket off of your suite down into the buffet or to the barbecue place, and just tell them to fill it up, and you'll pull the bucket up, or send a plate down in like a little pulley system. That's the real way to do it. If you get the bottom level of those after suites, perfect. You can definitely rig something up. That would be awesome. It would be even cooler if they actually went along with it. They'd be like, sir, quit that. But you get the one cool crew member that's like, oh, I got you, bro. I feel like there's always just like that one crew member on a ship that just like thinks it's just the coolest thing and just kind of like has fun with it. Watching from the UK to see Treasure go out, and your son is on there working. Oh, very cool. That's cool. Some kid just caught a crab. Good thing that wasn't plural. That would be a completely different problem. Disney Treasure is on the move. dude. Some kid just walked by my car and was like, "Is this a Koenigsegg?" I was like, dude, if this is a Koenigsegg, I would not be here. That is crazy to mistake a Civic for a Koenigsegg. Might beat the rain starting to look a little dark. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It'll definitely rain on the way home for sure. I saw the forecast had it for 6 o'clock because when the rain is supposed to roll in here. So we'll definitely beat the rain, but not ideal. Three. Okay, yeah. Let's get everybody's guesses down in the comments. How many horns we getting today? Do we count the one that she's already done? 6? 6 is pretty bold. How many did she do last time? She did a lot last time over here. Tomorrow looks like a repeat. That's good though. At least it's a storm after the fact. That counts. Okay, so we already have one, so we'll count it. We'll count it. So we are not at 0. So 6, 4, 3. We got the first one was a 3 here. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say 5. Random, but 5. Any horns from the? No, actually, no horns today. Mardi Gras normally doesn't do this. Sometimes we'll get them from Vista, but nothing from Vista today. Yeah, we normally don't get anything from Mardi Gras. We do have at least one. We did hear it. We're gonna count it, but she did one coming off the dock. I think it was the Moana horn. She did it as coming off the dock. So I'm gonna count that for the sake of today. We're gonna count it. So I'm thinking 5. Normally don't hear it coming off the dock though. They just did another one. So that's 2. Even though they're doing them way down there. But still cool. Still cool. Oh, there's another one. Where's Be Our Guest? Yeah, okay, we did get one from Mardi Gras. She was Are you guys able to hear these? They just did another one. Yeah, she's still way down there. So it's just very faint from, she's what, maybe a mile? Half a mile from us? He lost you, said 0. That's okay. There's always next week. Okay. On the oh, very cool. Have a great cruise. Done 3 so far. Very nice. Very good. Hope you have a great time. I want to do a Disney cruise again. I say again, I don't even remember the last time I was on one. But I was. 25 years ago. A little over that. Yeah, there was one coming off the dock, so I believe that is 4, because they've done 3 coming by the restaurants there, but then there was definitely one coming off the dock. Yeah, I can definitely get that. I understand that. It is a steep price to go on Disney. My parents loved The Wish. Right, exactly. I'm sure they're going to do more, especially if they're doing a lot now. They're going to do a lot more when they come by, I hope.
Why would they be putting their stuff in the engine? That's the front of the courtesy. That's kind of courtesy. No.
Treasure's getting some news some point soon. That's intriguing. She's kind of new to be getting some news. I'm assuming no big changes, or some big changes. I don't know what they would change. It's still a new ship. New horns. Oh, cool. That'll be fun. For those who are just down tuning in, be sure to leave a like on today's stream. It lets me know that you guys are having a good time and enjoying the stream and having a great Saturday afternoon so far. We're just hanging out for the first time here. We do this every single weekend here in Port Canaveral, so definitely hit that subscribe button as well. Don't miss out on any future ship spotting and live streams that we do here on the channel. So welcome in if you are just tuning in for the first time. And again, let me know that you are having a good time by hitting that like button down below. This is our final ship of the evening, though, Disney Treasure. Also heading out on a 7-night voyage today. Oh, of course, you're welcome. Thank you for hanging out today. It's always fun doing this. You're on Treasure. Awesome. There's quite a few of you guys on Treasure today. That's awesome. Hope you have a great time. Top deck in front of the port, second floor suite. White block. Okay. Let's see if we can find you here. Anthony, hello, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Zoom in here a bit. Possibly. Perhaps. There we go. I see somebody waving. Nice. Sweet. That is, okay, sweet. That is you. Cool, very cool. Have a great cruise. Have a great cruise. No NCL ships today, surprisingly. Joy was really the only Saturday ship we've had in a while, but Prima tomorrow. Yes, have a fantastic cruise. And anybody else that's on Treasure today. I think there's a few of you along the way, so if there's anybody else that's here on Treasure, hope you guys have great cruises. Oh, we're about to get some more horns. See? Oh, awesome. Awesome. That's cool. We can actually hear the announcement today. Is that it? Nice. Who was counting? Because I wasn't. Hope somebody was counting. Hey, that was awesome. 7, 8, and 9. Wow. Jetty Jet, what's going on? Good to see you. You're never too late. This is the last ship, but you're never too late. Welcome in. Good to see you. $10. Was that really 10? That's great. Man, that's awesome. It's the most we've ever heard from Treasure. Treasure is usually the one that never does them. Sweet. Yeah, I lost count too. That was a lot. Awesome. Just switched captains today on Treasure, so I like your wording there. I like your wording there, but that's awesome. That's good. First cruise back from vacation. Very nice. She better give horns next time you be there, yeah. We'll keep the stream going for another minute or so as she kind of rounds the corner there. But yes, this is our final ship of the day, so I hope you all enjoyed today's live stream. We got to zoom in a little bit, don't we? There we go. No worries, man. No worries. I know you guys can't catch every single live stream. Captain Fabian for the next 8 weeks. Very cool. That's awesome. Must be very happy with this how many horns he just did. Must be excited to be back. Oops. Back from adventure. Ooh, that's cool. That's definitely a big change, going from Disney Adventure over on the other side of the planet to to the Treasure. Nothing against Treasure, but big difference for sure. Only one on, yeah, exactly. You can only he's probably excited just to have more than one. She doesn't give horns to give next week. Oh my gosh, that is next week. You're gonna be here next week. That's awesome. Brandbot stream tonight? Stay tuned. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling. Possibly. I'd like to. I just don't know what I would play tonight, to be honest. Alrighty, that'll do it for today's stream. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Saturday evening. And again, depending on the weather, we will see you tomorrow afternoon as well. So thank you all for hanging out, and we'll see you soon. Have a good night.